Good evening and thank you. You can sit down. You may be seated. My name is Dr. Christy Harrison, and I am the director of the Extended Learning Department, and I am so excited to welcome you here tonight to our middle college graduation. It is an honor to be here to recognize these young people and all of the work that they have done to come this far. Tonight, I ask that you would just take a moment to silence your cell phone to show these young people the respect that they deserve. We are going to go through our program of service. We have a number of things to share with you tonight. We're very excited. Again, I welcome you. Please remain seated throughout the ceremony and refrain from loud noises and excessive talking so that all of our names can be heard. At this time, I would ask Ms. Barbara Wright to come forward to play the national anthem. If you would please stand. Where's our flag? It's behind you. Thank you. Now we'll have Mr. Davion Wiggins with our welcome.
Welcome, parents, friends, and family to the KCPS Middle College Program, December 19th graduation. We have all worked very hard and diligent to make this day happen. We have all overcame obstacles from the beginning to end. We did not give up. We helped each other. We kept pushing each other, uplifting each other, and that's all that matters because we made it. Thank you all for coming out to celebrate this special day with us.
We'd like to take a minute to recognize our platform guests. We have our superintendent, Dr. Mark Bedell. Have MCC-Penn Valley President, Dr. Lee. We have Miss Patty Manser, Board Chair of Kansas City Public Schools. We have Mr. Manny Abarca. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Nate Hogan from Kansas City Public Schools. We have Mr. James Bryant, Director of Planning for the Full Employment Council. And we have, in front, we have the rest of our board and our cabinet members. Thank you. At this time, I would ask our students giving their reflections to come forward.
Hello, KCP family. My name is Gabrielle Hawkins. I am not from Kansas City. I am from Omaha, Nebraska, but I have been here 2 years. It has taken me about 4 years to get to this point. In those 4 years, I have brought in a beautiful baby boy. His name is Jeremiah. I love him to death. I have an amazing support family here, the Taylor family, who has supported me every step of the way. They took me and my son in. I had a few moments where I thought I wasn't gonna make it. I didn't wanna come, but Miss McDonald pushed me. She calls. You gotta love that teacher. I really didn't even think I was gonna be here tonight, you guys, to be honest. But I'm here, and it is the happiest moment of my life. And I thank the Taylor family and Miss McDonald and our superintendent for even having this program, because I swear it for real changed my life. I can finally get to do what I want to. Thank you, guys.
Hello? One moment, please. First off, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here today. To support me, my classmates, my new friends, and my fellow graduates. To thank all the people who pushed me to do better and believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. It helped me when I didn't think I could. Looking at all this now, I can't think but to be scared and happy at the same time. Because if I were to look back on myself a year ago and I could tell myself where I'm gonna be here now, I would not have believed myself or anyone who told me, as a matter of fact. All I can do, well, back then, what I would have done is I would have looked around in excitement and asked if I was being punked. But to put it short, I was jobless, I was a dropout, with no clue where I was going or how to get anywhere. I was suffering from depression, anxiety, and other problems just all around. Best way to put it was I was lost and kind of stuck. I didn't think I'd get out of it. Now on the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm happier. I work 4 or 5 days a week from open to close, graduating, and just in an all-around better place. Soon, I'm starting college in January. I want to become a cook and open my own restaurant, so this is going to set me on the path to do that, and all I can do is just be excited and happy for that. Again, I thank all of you for being here. It means a lot. I'm pretty sure it means a lot to my fellow graduates as well. Thank you.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives. This is a major step in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized. It is an act not only of personal commitment, but also one of pride. We all worked hard to get to this day, and our work did not go to waste. The diploma we're about to receive today is a wonderful tool in this world, one that opens many doors of opportunities for anyone who is lucky enough to have one. We all choose if we want to keep going or stop, but whatever you do, don't give up on the dreams. I used to work more than I should every week. Work would stop me from doing many things, like going to school. It came to the point I would only show up to school 1 or 2 days out of the week. I knew it would affect me in the long run, but all I wanted to do was get money to better myself. I wasn't worried about no diploma until my brother got his diploma back in June. My brother is one of the many people I would love to thank. We both went through many struggles in our lives, but we didn't let that stop us from getting what we want in life. Thank you for being the best brother you can be, and I love you. I want to also thank my best friend Daisy. She supported me and dealt with me through many of my crazy phases. We did everything together to this point in life. One of my motivations to graduate was that we both walked the stage together. She's not here right now, but I still love her. Thank you to my parents, family, and friends. You all have a huge role in my life. Fellow graduates, we were stuck with each other for a couple months, but now I wish you all nothing but the best in this new journey in our lives. Thank you to Ms. McDonald's for always believing in me and not giving up on me. I will always remember you with such love and admiration. Keep being the crazy lady you are, because we all love it. Have a good rest of your day.
All right.
I'm sorry, wait a minute, David, we have, you know what, I just want to make sure we have one more person that's coming too. We just want to make sure she's, there you go. You go first, and there you go. Let's get her. I'm sorry. You got this.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
My name is Lana Henline, and welcome to my school's graduation.
This will be the middle college program.
The middle college program, excuse me. I would like to start with thanking you guys for coming, because you do not have to be here, and I'm sure all our family and fellow graduates appreciate it. I would also like to say that this was not easy at all. Like, at all. It was hard. Well, I'm not even gonna tell you, but it was hard. That's all you need to know. And the fact that we made it, and I'm even standing here right now, is just like, I'm too emotional. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys for listening.
My name is Davion Wiggins. My name is, okay, thank you, Ms. McDonald. My name is Davion Wiggins. I welcome you all for coming out tonight to celebrate this particular day with me and my classmates and friends. I just want to thank all the people who stood by me through this long haul of a journey. The wait is finally over. I have finally completed a milestone that I thought was once incomprehensible in my life. School in general was rough for me, and it taught me a lot from when I was a kid to the young adult stage I am now. I learned a lot just from school. And yes, at one point I was going to drop out and just give up. I learned that keeping positivity around when feeling like giving up is very beneficial. And trust me, in the long run, you'll be thanking the people who were there for you. I just want to thank my mother, most of all, for pushing me, walking with me in this long journey. And I want to thank Ms. McDonald, Ms. Miller, and Mr. Fahm for all their hard work and dedication they put into helping me get where I am now in front of you. I am proud to say I did it, I finished, And I'm standing here with my classmates, and when I say we're glad we're done, trust me, we're done. See y'all on the flip side. When the 2019 graduates, we're gone.
LaQuisha Williams. Now we gotta do LaQuisha first. Get your hair, use this, it'll help you.
Hello, good evening. My name is LaQuisha. I have a little speech. I just want to say first, I want to say thank Ms. McDonald for pushing me so hard and my grandmothers for always being on me. I wish you could have made it to see today. Also, I want to thank my family for being there for me and helping me make this happen, and all my supporters, because without y'all, I probably wouldn't have made it this far.
Thank you. At this time, we will have Mr. James Bryant from the Full Employment Council.
Good evening, all. Good evening. We're grateful for this evening and those that have come to celebrate such a wonderful occasion, to Dr. Bedell, to Dr. Christy Harrison, to the illustrious instructor, Miss Annette McDonald, to the board, to all of you that have assembled here this evening. We bring you greetings from the Full Employment Council. Full Employment Council is an agency that assists in helping youth 17 to 24 and on the high end 17 to 29 get their high school diplomas, help them figure out what's next in life, to help people get back on the right path to do the things that they need to do in life. And it's a wonderful thing to be able to celebrate these graduates. Can we give them a hand? What they have shown is they've got perseverance and diligence and courage, and that they can focus. They have the ability to decide what their next steps are going to be, and they are in control of their circumstances. Full Employment Council will be celebrating with them. We celebrate all of you in this season. After today, you will be contacted by one of our staff so that you can be a partaker of one of the gifts that we have for you as being a participant in the Full Employment Council and being a graduate of this program. We know and we hope that this is not your last stop. We hope that this is the beginning of the days ahead, and that your next steps will be greater than the steps that you have succeeded in today. Know that your life has just begun, and everything that you purpose to do, you can and you will complete. We're here to help you. We're here to support you from an employment standpoint, from a education and standpoint. So anytime you want to do something post-secondary, certificates, anything that we can assist you with, feel free to stop by, feel free to join in with us in celebrating them, and feel free to just know that we're here to assist anyone that is looking to better themselves and to grow in employment and education. Thank you.
Ms. McDonald with a special recognition.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for coming. We have a full house. It's beautiful. Tonight, it's time for the middle college graduates to be recognized for their tremendous achievement by presenting each graduate with a middle college honor cord. The two most important colors of this honor cord are purple for royalty and gold for high achievement. You are all royalty and you're all high achievers. Remember always, these colors define you. Remember that, purple and gold. The other colors of this honor cord hold your path to the future. Will it be a career as an EMT, an RN, a logistics technician, or a social worker? What color will your path be? The choice is yours. Please give the middle college graduates a round of applause. At this time, graduates, will you please stand? And you're going to lead it off, Ms. Hawkins, and come get your cord. Go ahead. Congratulations. Not me. Gabrielle, stay up. Thank you, fabulous. Anthony Grimmett. Man, oh, there it is. How are you? Right here, brother. Right here, brother. Right here, brother. Right, brother. I love you. I'm gonna go get your cap too. Please give the middle college graduates another round of applause for this tremendous achievement. I gotta go help him. Look, that's my back.
You guys can be seated. Thank you. And now we will have Dr. Lee, our commencement speaker. She's introducing our commencement speaker. Come on up.
I thought, wow, okay, I need to add some more to my phone because I got 5 lines here. Well, good evening. Oh, now this is a celebration. We got to be excited. Good evening. Good evening. All right, that's what I'm talking about. So as the president of MCC-Penn Valley, this is by far, outside of our commencement and our PTK ceremony, this is by far one of my favorite programs. Because you know why? We started with 6 students. Now we have 23. We've served over 90 students in this program, and we are going to continue to grow and to change lives here in Kansas City. So I have the illustrious honor of introducing this next gentleman who really doesn't need any introduction, because when he walks into a room, you know he is about changing the lives of the children here in Kansas City. He is unapologetically committed to student success. He is passionate about the work that KCPS is doing, and most importantly, he is passionate about this middle college program. So I'm gonna tell you how this program got started. I was in Cleveland, Ohio, because my grandmother had just had a pacemaker put in. And so my phone rang and it said Mark Bedell. Mark Bedell never calls me, but when he calls, I know it is something. I thought, oh my goodness, what happened to one of them kids on campus? He said, I got an idea, Lee. And I said, okay, tell me. I said, all right, actually I said, well, what's happening? And then he said, I got other people in the room. And then I said, okay, tell me. So he said, I have an idea for a program where we can bring students who dropped out of high school, bring them back, but not put them back into the high school by which they dropped, but bring them to your campus. And I said, we're in. He didn't even need to tell me anymore. And from there, we went and we built this program from 6 to 23. So if you know people who want to have their life change, talk to them about the Middle College program, because we are truly committed to student success. So please welcome Dr. Mark Burdell, a game changer.
Yeah, so I absolutely want to thank Dr. Lee because without her leadership, this wouldn't be possible. Every time we do this commencement, I sit up here and she will say to me, do you need some tissues to wipe your eyes? Because the testimonials that you hear from these graduates, it's moving, it's real, it's authentic. You feel the struggle that some of these graduates have gone through to get to this point. And a big reason why I wanted to see this program take place is because what many of you may not know about me, but I share this with every graduating class, was that I was not perfect when I went through high school. In fact, I dropped out of school when I was in the 2nd grade because a teacher told me I was dumb, ugly, and would never amount to anything, and I just quit school. But that teacher also knew that I didn't have any adult advocate that was going to come in there and fight for me. And you see, we have children that are living through those conditions right now, and when you don't have leadership that has that perspective, it's often those are the students that get left behind and get lost. Secondly, I made mistakes when I was in high school. I skipped. I shot dice in the bathroom behind the school when I was supposed to be in class, and I became ineligible to play basketball. And I asked my coach to get the teacher to change the grade in my English class, and he said, I can't help you. And when I missed those 6 games, that was part of what changed my life in addition to some motivation from a teacher. But because I skipped, I failed some courses. I had to go to night school my entire senior year in order to graduate from high school on time with my class. I stand here as superintendent of this school district with a doctorate degree, and I was not perfect. The kids and the young adults that go through this program, they face adversity that's beyond their control. Some of it is by self-decisions. Some of it is beyond their control. Nevertheless, they've gotten to this point. So what I said to a couple of the graduates in the back is, here's what I can promise you. When you go to interview for a job, when you go to apply for college, nobody's going to ask you, hey, by the way, did you ever drop out? Nobody cares about that. What they care about is, did you get the requirements accomplished in order to be able to take this next phase in your life? So I want each and every single one of you to know I'm extremely proud of you. I understand the struggle. I've lived it. I'm here. You all can do even more than what I'm doing right now to impact your communities and impact this world. And this is just the beginning of greatness for each and every single one of you. I have 3 things that I want to leave with you, and then we're going to move on with the conferral process. So I want to say this to you. You never know what is around the corner unless you peek. So take your risk now. Don't be afraid. Go after it, because you never know where you will land. If you cannot embrace change, at least give it a hug once in a while. You know that uncertainty that you feel today. One student said, I'm nervous, I'm excited, but I got to think about what's next and what I want to do. It never will go away. It will never go away. And that's okay. The question is, do you know how to make uncertainty your friend and embrace it? And then finally, just remember, you can't climb the ladder of success with hands in your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket and get to work. That all begins after you move on and you wake up tomorrow. It's time to move on with the next phase of your life. So let's now get to the point of why we're here for this event. And I want to go ahead and Miss McDonald, where are you?
I'm right here.
Please come up.
Yes, sir.
So I need you to do your piece.
Yes, sir. Dr. Bedell, thank you for joining me at the podium. On behalf of the faculty of the Middle College program, it is my honor to present to you the 2019-2020 candidates for graduation. These students have met all district and state graduation requirements to be considered a graduate of the class of 2019-2020. Dr. Bedell, do you accept these graduates of the Middle College program?
Yes, I do. So we have 4 board members here that will all provide a choral response. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Middle College program, I seek the authority of the school board of the Kansas City Public Schools to confer upon you a high school diploma with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Members of the board, do you accept this class? We do. Thank you. I certify that these seniors have met all of the requirements set forth by the Kansas City Public Schools Board in the state of Missouri. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare you graduates of the Middle College program.
Come on down here, Jeff. You're gonna stand right down here, sir. Don't jump. Don't jump. Down, sir. Down, sir.
I'm going to have her come up and do it now.
Sure.
While they're moving down there, I'm going to have Dr. Lee come back up to the podium really quick.
So my team, they really don't like for me to come to these events because I'm always giving something away. They're back there going, oh geez, what is she about to do? And so I can't really stand here being an institution of higher education and not acknowledge the fact that many of these young people are going to come to Penn Valley in January to finish off their academic degrees. And so those students who will come to Penn Valley will all receive book scholarships. And books are about $1,000 a semester.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Ms. McDonald?
You ready? First row, stand up. Thank you. Help her. All right. Gabrielle Marie Hawkins. Evelyn Marin Valadez. Davion Marquise Wiggins. Alana Marie Henlon. Christian Lariano Gildorn. No, he always has a fancy way to say it. Come on, Fred. Come on, Fred. Fred Lamar Wiley. Madison Lynn Vaughn. Makia Lanice Starr. Daisy Yarele Andrade. Nina Marie White. Lanisha Murray Brown. Franchelle Murphy. LaQuisha Thelma May Williams. Sorry. Maria Jose Perea. Marquita Yvette Oates. Edgar Jimenez Marquez. Thank you. They were supposed to go around the back. Samantha Marie Koss. Anthony Mario Gremmett. Anthony, my brother, come this way. Keep going. Aaron Contreras Jaquez Jr. Aaron LaRon Relaford. Brandon Antonio Kinsey. Jackson Darian Edward McNeil. Isaac Antonio Alonso. Stand on up. Let's give them a round of applause, please. There's your graduating class of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, middle college, turn your tassels. Nope, leave them on your head. Turn your tassels. Thank you. Congratulations.
Excellent, all right.
Dr. Vidal. Davion, one second. Okay, I've got to sit down. Yeah, we got to sit. Davion, close this out. We're going to hear from Mr. Wiggins one more time.
Oh, God. Thank you all for coming out tonight and celebrating this special moment with us. Thank you, Ms. McDonald, Ms. Miller, and Mr. Fahm for not giving up on us. After the ceremony, there will be refreshments outside in the hallway. Please come celebrate with us. We're out of here, class of 2019.
If you would please just stay seated and let the graduates exit, we're going to go out this way. Thank you. Give them another hand.